June 5th. Okay. I gotta get my next cup of coffee going. I'm drinking egg yolk coffee. Look at this guy. Hello, hello, poke, 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 poke. Let me make sure you're on live chat. Okay, I gotta fix one more cup of coffee, and then I'm rolling. I'm going. Oh, it's already almost 6:30. Good morning, Andrea. How are you doing today? It's Sunday. And I'm drinking, you're drinking ginger tea. Yeah, there's Jack. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, sweetie. Oh, yeah, I'm getting ready to fix up my second cup of coffee. Good morning, Ty. I have, Ty, I have one of your, good morning, Kim. I have one of your videos in my watch later list. Mississippi Burning. Yeah, I'm going to watch that. I'm going to listen to that later on today. How did I get Jack? Craigslist. She just put him in Craigslist. She didn't charge me anything. She just handed me the dog. And I'm like, okay, what am I in for here? Say good morning, Jack. Hi. He's like, okay, I will. He'll stand up and make an appearance, huh? Yeah. Ghost of Mississippi. Yes, I have that in my watch later list. Good morning, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna, you guys get to watch me. Oh, does that itch? Scratch that. Do you have a ticky or a flea or something? We gotta get you treated. What do you got? I did find a tick on him the other day. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna start all over with that stuff. I'm gonna make sure I don't feel anything. But I found one on your head. Yeah. So I'm gonna quickly. Okay, listen. I gotta fix my coffee. And I'm putting an egg yolk in it. 2 queen-size Afghans. That is awesome, Ty. That is amazing. And you do your very best on them and show them what high quality work you put out and that they're worth every penny. You are worth the money. Okay, so an egg. That's right. So you take your time, make sure those stitches are perfect, and show them what high quality work is all about. That is awesome. $500. I love that. See, you're not backing down on, the quality of your work and the amount of hours you're going to put into that. I think that's very important. Yes, I'm going to put an egg yolk in my coffee, people. For the nutrients, for the fat, 80 by 60. That is awesome. I am very impressed. I know one of the earlier times that you were in the chat, somebody, didn't want to pay you what you were worth. And so, you got backed out of the deal, which is great. You should be standing your ground, and I encourage everybody to do that. I know I've told this story before, but I went to order a little baby set from a friend of mine back home in Emmett a couple years back. It was for my cousin because I didn't have time to make it. And besides, my friend Dolly, she does amazing work with size 2 and size 3, yarn. I know the view is terrible right here, but the deal is, she only charged me like $15 for this beautiful little bonnet, little dress, little coat that went over it. It was amazing. And I gotta sift out my egg yolk. And she only charged me $15, and it's because someone else in town was charging so little. and I tried to talk her out of, you know, letting that person, you know, dictate, you know, how you sell your items, because the cold hard truth is Dolly's items were 10 times the quality of what this other person was putting out. And this other person would cut other people's prices just for the sake of cutting other people's prices. She was not making any money. She wasn't even making enough money back to cover her yarn. And she made, you know, these sloppy items that she sold all day long, and she sold them so cheap that people would buy them. Good morning, Wanda. Happy to see my sister Trucker on here. And a lot of people in town were falling victim to this person who was cutting her prices. And I'm telling you, I put out, you know, I'm not like expert level crocheter, right? But I was putting out items 10 times better than hers, and I was charging 3 to 4 times as much for those items. So, and I was getting those prices. Hello, Stephanie, I see you. Yeah, so, you know, I just stood my ground, and I got all kinds of sales for what I was putting out. And like I said, you know, nothing I put out was as darling and amazing as what my friend Dolly was putting out. Dolly should have been charging so much more for that. Good morning, Linda. Okay, Ty. And I hate to see people fall victim to, you know, other people, including customers, dictating what you should be charging. You shouldn't let them dictate what you should be charging. You know, the minute you raise your prices and you lose a couple of customers, you're in the right spot. You are absolutely in the right spot as far as your pricing is concerned. So I love that you're getting that for your Afghans. Ty, that is amazing. I'm glad you stood your ground on that other one that we talked about before. Okay, coffee's ready. I'm very late getting started. I've been late a lot lately. Kind of overwhelmed, I guess, by a couple things. But I'm getting very excited. It's June, everybody. Does everybody know what's going to happen in June? Good morning, spring. Does everybody know what's happening in June? I'm very excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much easier this year. For everybody, it's going to be easier. Okay, there's my egg yolk coffee. I poured in about a cup, you know, like 6 to 8 ounces of coffee, and then I put in my butter, and I, you know, sorted out an egg yolk and threw that in there, and just a tiny bit of skinny syrup. And and then I use the frother and I froth it up, and then I pour in the rest of the coffee, and it is sweet and foamy and creamy. That's right, Lauralee, the fairies. Woo! There goes my voice. The fairies start June 15th, and the Fairy Dare pretty much starts the day before. So I don't know how many people are actually going to do the Fairy Dare. I am, absolutely. I'm absolutely going to do it. Just take a look at what my numbers are, because, you know, it would surprise me what my numbers are anyway, because I don't watch them. But I'm going to, like, write them down or take a screenshot or whatever on the 14th, and then not look at them until, like, August. I don't know. What did I put in the Fairy Dare? I don't remember. But not look at them until well after the fairy event is over. So, let's just check it out, see what happens. Linda is having some health issues, you guys. Please pray for her. Okay. Pilot to the co-pilot to the navigator to the instigator to the supervisor. Are we ready to go trucking? I gotta bring up my truck map. And I gotta go to International Paper in Compton, California. I'm probably hauling big rolls of paper, I'm not sure. South. There it is. Compton, California. Straight out of Compton. Yeah. Not really. Let's see if I can find the truck entry on this. I think I saw it earlier. Come on. Let's try it again. Okay, and I think my truck route, my truck entry is right over there. I think. We'll see. As this app wants me to put in the truck entry. Okay, there we go. We're headed to LA, you guys. Headed to Compton. We're going to take I-5 to the 710. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. Hello, Pam. Yeah, we're going to LA, Laura Lee. Okay, so I'm going to flip you guys around. We're going to go trucking. Just the disclaimer I've got to put on here again. Right, Spring? But I do what I got to do. I'm a big grown-up truck driver. We are safe, we are legal. I made sure that, you know, what the DOT regulations are in this situation. Oh, I forgot to do a tug test. Come on, Dana. Tug test. Done. Hello, little man. Pull way out here, watch for trailer swing, watch for left side clearance on the tracking. Okay, to go to Michigan Fine Yarns last Thursday, yarn overload. Cool. Cool, Wanda. I am experimenting. See, that brings to mind, you know, that I want to you know, crochet in the mornings. I'm a crocheter in the mornings. I mean, seriously. So for me to wait until evening to crochet when I'm tired, it doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen hardly at all. So thank you, Laura Lee. So what happens is, like, how many nights in a row I have actually grabbed the Hag's Christmas Wheel Afghan crochet along that I'm doing, creating, and then, you know, by the time I get all my evening chores done, okay, Andrea, how are we doing? Are we rolling good? Are those wheels rolling? Big wheels rolling, moving on. Yeah, everything's rolling good. It's a heavy load. I mean, it's heavy in the steer tires. It's not heavy anywhere else, but anyway, you know, by the time I get my chores done, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. But I am noticing, and I was really worried about exhaust fumes or something yesterday. I was rolling down the windows. I am getting so sleepy. And so today I'm going to try elimination. I'm going to try eliminating, because one thing I had added to my, you know, supplement regimen was these like freeze-dried liver capsules, because the liver is so nutrient dense, right? Especially when you're eating carnivore, you want it to was kind. Oh, Hirschner's Warehouse. How fun would that be? Oh my goodness. You've done that before, right? I think you were telling us about the time that you went there, or maybe you went somewhere else. Good morning, Petra. So, you know, you got to have some liver, and I tried cooking liver mixed up with hamburger, and I couldn't do it. So liver supplements, right? No, I've got them, Kim. And so I have eliminated the liver supplements today, hoping that I can figure out why I'm wide awake in the morning, and then I start driving and it's just like, wow, I really have to fight. So yeah, so I've eliminated the liver pills this morning. Let's see what happens. I have some different liver supplements coming. These were some that I ordered like off of Amazon. Oh, but you didn't make it. Okay. Okay, we got a trucker on the shoulder, which means I turned on my left turn signal, and this guy floored it as soon as he saw my left turn signal. Watch him. He almost went into the right lane to pass that guy on the right, of course without a turn signal, and then he saw that other truck and he stayed over. A lot of guys they'll just swing right over, and they'll pass you right in between you and the truck or the cop or whoever. Oh, Pam, maybe that is the thing, and maybe, you know, those liver supplements need to be taken at night. But yeah, and you know, we work really hard to make sure we have just enough of, you know, something going on in the cab to keep us alert, not be hypnotized, because we need to scan, I mean both sides. We need to be aware of what's under the truck, what's over the truck. We really got to watch trees and signs, and we got to scan both mirrors, the windshield. All of this has to be monitored all the time. So, oh, Spring, are you talking about mine? Are you talking about mine? You know, my thyroid turned out, oh, that's something I've been wanting to tell you guys. Yeah, so who knows what, it's supposed to be beef liver though. Hi Sissy, good morning. Yeah, it's supposed to be beef liver, so I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm going to try eliminating things and seeing how it goes. Oh, Spring, I'm so excited about that. So for those of you who don't know, I have purchased some wool for Spring to spin into yarn. Were we doing a worsted or a three-way? I can't remember. I think it was a worsted. And then have her dye it and send the 2 hanks to me. And then I'm giving those away as gifts, you know, the random gifts at the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social this fall. So, just another great thing that's going to be gifted at the Yarny Social. DK, yeah! I love DK. I love DK! So, I'm really looking forward to that. I think Saturday is going to be a great day at the Yarny Social, because we got We got Selena Baca of the American Crochet Association in the morning. We've got gifts, to be given away in the afternoon. And then Sandy from Left is Right and Mr. Right, aka Disco Joe, will be karaoke. So they'll be doing the karaoke Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. So, gonna be fun. I think it's great to give away stuff that is done by our YouTube Yarny community, right? I got Lisa Lark doing some items to put in the gift baskets of our special guests. And hi, Leslie. You're headed back to Salt Lake this morning? Is that right, or am I missing? Did I miss a day? I can't. Oh, it's Sunday. You're home. Are you home? Leslie's another one of our trucking sisters. There's another one that we haven't seen or heard from for a while, or maybe I just haven't noticed. Crystal from Coffee, Crochet, and Cuddles is a truck driver. But Leslie and Wanda, trucking sisters right there. I'm eating bacon. Prayers for Kim's husband who just had surgery, you guys. I saw that. Go take care of him, Kim. Do what you gotta do. Okay, so we're on. Time to get the cruise going here. We're on Interstate 5. Look how desolate it looks. Those look like almond trees to my right and left. They look like almond orchards. I'm not an expert. I believe that's what they are. So I'm very excited. 10 days from now, the fairy videos will start to go up. And whether you're a fairy or a participant, you choose either one. You should watch the video that's linked in the description box first, because if anyone fails to, follow, if any of the fairies fail to follow the 3-minute rule, the no requirements rule, other than maybe an open-ended question, and they fail to put their winner's name like as a thumbnail in the description box, pinned to the comments, in the community tab if you have one. Someone said, well, I'm out because I don't have a community tab. What? Really? Come on. If they fail to do those things, yep, there was a jerk right there who just did that same thing. I got over because there was a truck on the shoulder, and he started to pass me in the right lane. And now he's doing this. He doesn't get it. I didn't see that, Petra. I'm sorry. That is awesome. I'm going to try to get mine done. Good morning, Tata. I'm going to try to get mine done before September so that I can take it with me to the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social in the Dalles, Oregon. There's a plug. Yeah, because I want to show it off to Selena, right? Hopefully it's worthy of being shown off. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself with it. Yeah. That is awesome that you got yours done. I'm going to have to go see... what's the title of the video that... did you show it in a video? I want to see it. Which video did you show it in? Because I want to see it, you know. Tell me the name of the video and then link your video here in the chat, because I want to see the artisan Afghan. That is amazing. I love that Selena did that for us. She we were trying to bless her and she flipped it around and blessed us, right? She's amazing. I was making some of her simple little basket patterns, but they're like a teaching pattern. And even though, you know, I've done powders. Oh, you're on block 5? Right on! Anybody else working on the artisan Afghan? Even though I've done, you know, working around many times, something about her pattern clicked with me. And I learned, even as a, you know, advanced level beginner, whatever you're going to call me, low level intermediate, I learned from her, you know, simple, easy little basket patterns. It was just the way she wrote it that was meant to be a teaching pattern. So that was amazing. Totally amazing. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I have bacon and chuck eye steak on my plate this morning. So far so good on the sleepiness. I wonder if there wasn't something that I was sensitive to in those beef liver capsules. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, so is anybody else working on the artisan? I love the artisan Afghan. I think it's beautiful. It's a simple concept. Good morning, Connie. Oh, thank you, sweetie. There's our Connie from Just Another Stitch. That's right, you're doing the gnomes. I love that artisan Afghan. I love the eclectic nature of it. Yes, one of my blocks is so much, you know, is quite a bit bigger engaged than the others, but I'm going to block them all together. Oh, okay, I caught part of that. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning. So, what is it? Block number 2 that a lot of, which block was it? A lot of people, you know, found was, you know, quite a bit bigger engaged, but I feel like mine is close enough that I'm going to just steam block them all together. I really like, good morning, Susan. That's right, she was right on it and did a beautiful artisan Afghan. Way to go, Susan. Good job. Mine, I'm on like block 7 or 8. So I'm not that far from being done. Now, what I didn't realize in the beginning was that you're supposed to do your you're supposed to connect those blocks as you go. Well, I'm going to block mine and steam block mine, get them all, you know, relaxed and steamed and blocked out. And then I'm going to use her joining method to put them together, use her method of the border, and you know, put it together following her pattern, because I really do want to show it off to her in the fall. Speaking of borders, so my luck of the draw blanket is done in the thermal stitch. How many here have done the thermal stitch, you know, at least in the pot holder? Good morning, Camper 14. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Changing stitches with each color's change. Isn't that what the pattern calls for? Or are you referring to something different? Good morning, good morning. Mosaic. So which mosaic are you working on and whose is it? I know that we have Tina, T-I-N-N-A. We have Courtney at Fiber Fox Studios. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd has done some mosaics. Who else? Yeah, what are you working on? Is it your own? Michelle's Mosaics and More. I don't think she actually designs them, but she does. She is like a, she might. Oh, cool, Lorley. Very cool. 3 different patterns from Pinterest. So you're putting 3 different patterns into one and making your own. Beautifully creative idea. Beautiful. Oh, we got some baby trees out there. A little baby orchard. That looks like I'm not sure what that is. These look like, well, the ones on the left are definitely a variety of oranges. The ones on the right looks like an older almond orchard, and then we got here we go, full-on almonds right on the right. Yeah, the clouds are kind of nice. They're kind of filtering out the sun. According to Rhoda on the dash, it says 66 degrees out. They have a little bit of this chuck eye steak. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Love me some chuck eye steak. It's my favorite steak. I feel like it's the best part of the cow. A lot of people still haven't heard of chuck eye. Back when I learned of it, it was like the butcher's secret. Awesome, Tedda. That's awesome, Lorley. Those guys do love handmade blankets. So, speaking of, I started to talk about the thermal stitch. Well, I'm doing my luck of the draw blanket in a thermal stitch with, I love this yarn, and eye hook. And no, it's not like a drapey, lacy thing. Of course not. It's very thick. And it's heavy, and but it is very squishy. Doing that whole thing in the thermal stitch. So what I want to do is, so when I'm done with the look of the draw, I want to go around in a single crochet. Well, single crochet or slip stitch. But anyway, my thinking is along the stitch. The stitch spacing, your ratios. Like if I was going along the sides of some half double, hey loser Laura's here, everybody, my favorite loser. Yeah, she was the only reason I jumped out of my comfort zone and made a amigurumi here about a year or so back. Loser Laura is here. She is my favorite loser. Everybody say hi to Laura. yeah, so anyway, if you're doing like the sides of a half double crochet, you've got like, what is it, like if you're doing single crochets in the side. Oh honey, I love you. How's your pain level today? I'm worried about your pain level and your recovery. I just want you to, I don't know how many times I've said to God, I just want Laura to be okay. I just want her to be okay. I know you just had surgery, and I'm choked up about it. Listen, I'm still choked up about it. So anyway, half double crochets. At the side of a half double crochet, you put like 3 side stitches over the side of 2 half double crochet, or is it the other way around? Anyway, I'll have to get back to my notes on that. So, but if we're doing a thermal stitch, if I'm putting stitches in the side of a single crochet thermal stitch, what is my stitch spacing going to be? Oh, you got the LOC. Oh, that is awesome. And weren't you the one talking about the anti-hair fall shampoo? Because I'm using that too, and I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. LOC, Liquid Organic Cleanser. It's also called Multi-Purpose Cleaner. Totally organic. Of course, if you have allergies, like my friend, no, oh, you didn't get the shampoo. Somebody, I'll have to look at my messages. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm terrible at, responding to messages and emails. So you're using the LOC. Someone else was using the anti-hair fall shampoo. Pain was real bad yesterday. So far today, it's okay. Honey, I hope you get enough rest and allow yourself to heal, because I want you to be okay. I just want you to heal. That's all I want. I want you to be okay. That's my desperate plea to God, that Laura is okay. So, anyway, I get choked up every time I think about it, which is why I've probably been a little quiet during this time, because, well, I'm close to tears anyway because of Dooley all the time, but, add to that from before that, knowing that Laura was hurt and needed surgery really, it added to my emotionalness. So, just so you know, you're right there on my heart. Go from one surface to the other. Love the time saving over using it. Yes. Right. So, I tell people how great and organic and how good for the environment all these products are. But yeah, this road isn't a happy place, but it's okay. I put on my big truck driver pants and just keep on going. So, yeah, like Laura, I always think about Laura when it comes to the multi-purpose cleaner, just coincidentally. She always comes to mind. And I look at the ingredients in the SA8, the laundry soap, and I look at the ingredients in the multi-purpose cleaner, and I don't know. Laura would have to look at those ingredients, and I'm pretty sure that there would be something there to irritate her skin. She has allergies, so she goes the route of making, making her own laundry soap, right? Which is awesome. And I think about that because washing soda is the #1 ingredient in the SA8, but it isn't the only ingredient. So, Laura, for months and months, before even, Dooley was diagnosed, that's why I was so quiet. Because I'm, trying not to get all teary-eyed every time, which is what would happen. I'd go to comment or something, and I'd get all gushy. So I just didn't. You know how it is. But I think about you whenever I look at the ingredients of the SA8, and yeah, it's washing soda, but it's what I call washing soda on steroids. There's oxygenating, ingredients, and a little bit of saponification, but mostly it's washing soda. But I'm not sure that it would be appropriate for you. For who, Michelle? Like to Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet? I'm sure she has an email under her videos, but I do know that she makes her own on the SA8, the laundry soap. Okay, I'm sure that she has an email address under her videos. Go watch her videos. Everybody go watch Laura's videos. That's a great thing to do. Go support her. She's a great... See, yeah, she uses washing soda. So I always encourage people before they, order from me to check out the ingredients on everything. Yeah, the deodorant is aluminum free, or it's similar to aluminum. And but there's sodium bicarbonate in it, I believe, if I remember right. Somebody might want to check that out. Yes, of course they are. Everybody's in a hurry. I'm doing 60 miles an hour and I'm 55. The deodorant might be great for a lot of people because it's aluminum free, but some people are allergic to baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate. So, yeah. I love when people at the very least, go check out the ingredients and make sure there's nothing in them that would, cause them irritation or to break out. And because everything's so concentrated, it'll last you 3 times longer than anything you buy in the store. But, like I said, it's not for everybody. Here comes Mr. Super Trucker. I bet he's doing close to 70 miles an hour. Okay, you guys. Well, there's a truck on the side of the road. Of course, everybody just saw my... jerk. Of course, by the time I get here, I can't get over. Dead people! You have dead people inside of you. I love it. It's not dead people's yarn. It's dead people's spine. I love that. You have dead people inside of you. She has dead people inside of her. And his name is Willie. She got a Willie neck. 123 miles to Bakersfield. Who lives in Bakersfield, people? So do you? Spring. That's right. Who lives in Bakersfield, you guys? Who do we love, love, love? Our beautiful friend. Oh, your surgeon named him Willie. Okay. That's funny. I'll call you Willie Neck. Right on, Sandra. So no guesses as to who lives in Bakersfield. Ryan! Yeah, Leslie. Oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. That's right. The yarn hag Ryan. Our beautiful yarn hag Ryan lives in Bakersfield. And she is so excited. I've been talking to her and I've been talking to Nancy about my crochet along in the fall, and I got the blessing from both of them, and they're really looking forward to that coming out. So what I've been doing is, you know, getting through a section and then I'll upload a video, getting through a section, upload a video. What do I win? You win a Crochet Society box. Leslie wins the next Crochet Society box that I pick up from my mom's, because I sold all the others. But I'm giving you the new. There's a new style of Crochet Society box. You know, they upped the price a little bit, and they're only coming out every other month. But there's supposed to be more value to them. I had already promised her one anyway, so. Bacon. Bacon and steak for breakfast. Yeah, she really wanted the ones that I was selling at the garage sale, but I ended up selling them all. So I'm going to give her the next one that comes to Mom's. It's probably already there. But I have to get to Mom's. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Maybe the next time I go around my triangle. Oh, a little green. Okay. Well, the garage sale is over. Yeah, the garage sale is over, thankfully. Thankfully, yeah, somebody got all of that stuff. She's like, how much for all of it? $100. See you later. Get out of here. I don't remember what I sold it all for. It was quite the discount. Pretty successful yard sale. But it was a lot of work, and not going to do that for a long time. else? Oh, that's cool. That's good to know about banana peels right there. What these look like orange trees. I don't know why, but orange trees, it's like you look out across the whole orchard and it's like somebody took a massive chainsaw blade and just sheared the tops of all these trees because the trees are all flat on top. I don't know if that has to do with the netting they put on them in certain times of year or why they're all cut like that. But yeah, these are all, if somebody knows, that would be interesting to know. Yeah, some kind of fruit. Maybe it shoves the growth down into the tree by doing that. I don't know. Kind of like pruning roses. Well, these look like almond trees here. They look like, if you guys remember who Sideshow Bob was, they're the almond trees remind me of Sideshow Bob and his hair. Anybody remember Sideshow Bob? I know that I look like Sideshow Bob a couple years ago because Mom talked me into a perm. Ugh. Hi Susan, headed your way. Love you too, loser. Have a good nap. Rest up and heal up. I love you. I am north of Bakersfield. I don't know. About 140-ish miles. So, I'm like 200 miles north of you, Susan, but I'm headed your way. My mom used to, wash my hair at night and then take the bobby pins and put pin curls in my hair. That was so uncomfortable to sleep with, and then the next day I was just a frizzy, puffy, oh, it was terrible. It was awful. But I have baby fine hair. I never had thin hair until earlier this year, but that is growing back. But I've always had baby fine hair, so any kind of curl, unless, it was done by the one hairdresser who got it right all the time, it always turns into a frizz. And I hate it. Oh, Connie, yeah. Mine was coming out by the handfuls earlier this year because of the fever I had last year. So late last year and early this year, my hair was falling out by the handfuls. But I took some of the collagen shots from my Amway store. I took the hair, skin, and nail vitamins. Now I'm doing a carnivore diet. My hair is growing. Oh my hair is growing. Which is awesome. I have less hair loss now than I had all my life. I mean, I've always had, hair loss. Just by running my fingers through my hair, I could get quite a few strands. But I'm hardly getting any now. Now the hair growth coming in, of course, that's still baby fine. That's my genetics. That's my hair makeup right there. Baby fine. But now I'm getting a lot of it. Good morning, Jennifer. Jack's in the back supervising with his eyes closed. He's in a meeting. He's not as business-like as Dooley was. Dooley was just like, I'm on business. Don't mess with me. Yeah, you got to pay me for this, Mom. Okay, time to scratch my back. It's like, he was so in charge. Jack is like, he's like begging you for attention. Yeah. Dooley was like, okay, I'm ready for my close-up. Okay, now I'm done. He was just so regal and business-like, and I love that dog so much. And Jack is so the opposite, begging for forgiveness, and he really, really is dying to have that one person in his life that he can count on. And it is my goal to be that person. At 2 years old, I feel like he still has some puppy brain in him. He's still, and that varies by breed, how long they have, this puppiness in them. He's getting close to, being an adult mentally, but he still has a lot of puppiness in him, and he's like desperate for approval, desperate for the one person. Yeah, well, I'm lucky to have him too. I will never come close to having a relationship with Jack that compares to what I had with Dooley. But it's like, it's healthy for me to have someone, to have a being relying on me that I am responsible for. I thought I would, I really kind of took advantage of the freedom of not having a dog on board. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. But that just led to a lot of laziness. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning. I got your email. I got it. That is awesome. But Sarah, I'm confused. Did you sign up as an IBO or as a customer? Because it sounds like you signed up under me as an IBO. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah, hopefully. I hope so, Jennifer. He is helping me get through my grief. Making my grief a little bit easier. It's not making it go away, but a little bit easier by having someone to care for and focus on. You know what, you guys? I think, by eliminating those liver pills, I am not, like sleepy like I have been. Jennifer, I haven't opened the email yet. You really just want to be a customer. Well, did you have to pay for anything? If you paid for anything, you became an IBO. And if that's the case, then, let's talk, because, I can make that worth your while, at least for a year, or at least for a short amount of time. You can take advantage of that, and then, just let it lapse, and just become a customer. So, if you did pay, hopefully you did not pay for that, then you're just, because it says congratulations on the new IBO in your downline. I'm like, what? Who signed up under me? Okay, so you're a customer. Okay, that's awesome, because you'll be in the next Everybody in the Pool giveaway, which I'm thinking about doing on Thursday or Friday. So if anybody wants to be part of the Everybody in the Pool giveaway, go over to the Dana Two-Ponies channel. Good morning, Christy. Speaking of everybody in the pool giveaways, Christy was one of my recent winners, and I'm still oh, I gotta check that today. Okay, thank you, Sarah. So they're fixing it. Customer service is pretty awesome. I need to check that today. I haven't checked it. I didn't check yesterday. Oh, you ordered dish drops. That's awesome. I love dish drops. So much better. I mean, Dawn is a good product. Yep. Yeah. Karen, find out what his foot size is. Socks aren't a good gift. What does he know? He's a guy, priest or not. He don't know. So yeah, I gotta check and see if here we go. I gotta check and see if when I get stopped, I have to set a reminder. Teach him a lesson, girl. Open to-do list. Check face stick. Done. Okay. So, I got that on my to-do list for when I get stopped to check that. Because I didn't check it this morning. Because Christy ordered this wonderful, like, face stick. Or she didn't order. That's what she chose for the Everybody in the Pool giveaway. So if you want to be a part of the Everybody in the Pool giveaway, there are a lot of people who signed up without being opted in to the M perks. And if you can't find, first of all, how to opt into the M perks, just call customer service and they'll do it for you. If you can't find where to put in your shipping address, if you desire to put in your shipping address, which makes it easier for me, then call customer service and they will help you do that. Customer service is pretty easy to get along with. Always gotta climb these hills, you know, where you can't see what's over the peak of the hill. I like to really pay attention to that. Okay, Jennifer. Catch you later. Okay, we're coming up on Coalinga. Always found that to be a funny name, and I always wonder, you know, I'm always curious about where places got the Coalinga. Maybe Sarah knows, because I'm pretty close to, I'm kind of ish in the area where Sarah lives. Kind of ish. Dun, 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 dun. Look at all these burned out areas and places on the left and right of the freeway where something caught the grass on fire, probably last year. But that grass is pretty brown down here. Did I miss the green up? I think I might have missed either that or it's still brown from last year and it just hasn't greened up yet. Shut up, Rhoda. Shut up, Rhoda. Rhoda, she's a drama queen. She has these little panic attacks all the time. Yeah, so Chrissy got the face stick. What did our next winner order? I can't remember now. We had a second winner in that. Oh, it was a concealer. And that was shipped out, and apparently she's got it already. Looks like more almond trees up here. Bakersfield, 103 miles away. Los Angeles, 204. Oh, here comes Super Trucker. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba, in your Kenworth. I'm going to kick off the cruise and give him a little, because it's not safe for, night transport, Auburn, Washington. So I think that's what they refer to as little night, where there's big night transportation that I worked for. It's not a good idea to make guys fight to get around us, because it's not a good idea to have two rigs right next to each other, just like it's not a good idea for people to just hang out by my trailer in the other lane. Hi, Reggie! Talk about beautiful people. Here comes our beautiful Reggie from J-Hook. Yes, Kenworths are built there. A lot of those guys, you know, when they hit 1,000,000 miles with night transportation, they get to choose their truck, the manufacturer and the color. And 99% of them go for those newer Kenworths. And I've always wanted to drive one to find out why. I asked the guy, he goes, have you ever driven a 1985 Lincoln Continental? It's kind of like that. I'm like, why, yes, I have. That's a smooth glide going down the road. That's just like glide down the road. I have driven one of those Lincoln Continentals. A couple of them, actually. Like a big old float boat. They're comfortable. And they got power when you need them. Yeah, so anyway, I'm trying to figure out the stitch, like the stitch ratio, the stitch spacing on the side of my thermal stitch blanket. So, you know, I know I've looked at like the half double crochet. You know, I'm just trying to figure out how that looks and how that's going to work, because on my Luck of the Draw blanket, that is a thermal stitch blanket, I want to do that double border, that envelope border, because I think that would really, that would be an amazing complement to the thickness of the thermal stitch blanket. So I'm going to be figuring that out when I get to the end of, you know, when I get completely caught up on the Luck of the Draw. I don't think I'll be caught up by the time, I'm 3 weeks behind right now, but I want to keep working on the Hags Christmas Wheel Afghan and get all those videos up and ready for September, and then do the border on yeah, but how did it drive? I mean, these guys think, you know, are talking about that, how they drive like a Lincoln Continental, which is, that's a pretty nice, you know, mental picture. I heard it was a great success, Reggie. It was named for several Coalinga stations. What's a Coalinga? Does that have to do with coal? Coalinga stations, is that the name of a gas station? Kind of like Texaco? Kind of like Sinclair in Wyoming? Because we have Sinclair stations. There's an old freight shaker. I drive a new freight shaker. Coaling. Oh, coaling stations. Okay. See, that's awesome. I would really like to. Hi, hello. Good morning. I bring it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I have a built-in Giveback fridge, which isn't very big, and it has one of those little, you know, those little apartment-sized freezers in it, which I use. Good morning, Joyce. But up on the top bunk, I have ratchet strapped down a 1.1 cubic foot freezer, and I have all my meats in there, and I'm going to figure out how to double up the safety on that with a with the cargo net. I'm going to get the cargo net over the top of that, and oh, Reggie, thank you. June 15th, you know, whatever time zone you're in, anytime after midnight, remember to watch the how to participate video, which is in the description box. They are 3 minutes or less, no requirements for subscribers, and when you upload your drawing video, you put the, you know, like a screenshot of the winner's name, or just you know, do a thumbnail of the winner's name, make sure it's in the description box, make sure the winner's name is in the top comment, all of that. And yeah, 3 minutes or less, no requirements other than, you know, you can ask for a keyword. I always recommend an open-ended question to help promote, you know, less copying and pasting, you know, how that whole deal went. The rumor is, I haven't seen any proof of it, you know, definitive from YouTube, but the rumor is, and it looks like anecdotally, that if they copy and paste their comments under all these fairy videos, that it'll look like spam and it'll be deleted by YouTube, which makes sense, right? So if we ask them an open-ended question, oh, was it short? I think I did see it at one point, but yeah, it's gone now. So anyway, yeah, I think, you know, 3 minutes or less, put the winner's name all over the video, your drawing video, so they don't actually have to watch it. And then you do not have to redraw if you don't want to, if you don't have time. Don't worry about it. That, you know, that person's name just won't go in the big drawing, which makes it easier on fairies. I think all of this makes it easier on fairies, right? 3 minutes or less, and Reggie has the cutest video. Oh, Reggie, oh honey, I'm gonna have to go watch the replay. I'm so sorry I missed it. I keep hearing what a great success it was. I gotta go check that out. Yeah, so 3 minutes or less on the fairy video, no requirements other than to answer a question or, you know, use a keyword, whatever. I like the open-ended question because that causes them to actually sit down and type out a unique organic comment. Good morning, Samantha. Good morning, Carol. So, everybody, please, everybody who wants to either enter or be a fairy, because you got to choose one or the other, please see the link in the description box for how to participate in the fairy event this year. Reggie's pretty much got her video down pat. She's awesome. It is so cute. It is so stinking cute. So June 15th to July 15th, and then July 15th is when, you know, we upload the drawing videos, and, you know, you've got, what is it? That is awesome, Laura. Thank you for ordering from me. That always makes me feel so good. You guys, I am not making a living off of Amway, that's for sure. But I love the products, and I love seeing other people, you know, discover them and find out why I love them so much. That's why I do a lot of giveaways of Amway products. I think I just got paid $14 from Amway. So woohoo! See, you can get rich on Amway. Getting rich with Amway is possible, but it is an effort I am not interested in putting out, and I'm not good at being that person. So that is not my thing. But I do love to see people try it, to try the products, to just, you know, figure out how great they are. And yeah, those may be a little more expensive, like let's talk about the dish drops. Yeah, that's more expensive than a jug of Dawn dishwashing liquid, but it will last you so much longer. So the cost, you know, if you figure out cost per use, you are saving a ton of money, because you really, you have to, like I do less than 50-50 with my dish drops. I don't know what it says on the side of the liter bottle, but I do less than 50-50. As far like I put more water in than I do dish drops in the pump dispenser. Oh, I've been to them all, Christy. I've been to them all, and I love the product. And actually, it was because of a Sunday service at one of the big, I think it was the Freedom Days in Denver, where I got up and went forward. Yeah, me too, Sarah. And I love this stuff. I love it, and I love to see other people, you know, discover the joy of using this stuff. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff that I promote and use is like house cleaning and laundry type stuff. But there's also skincare, makeup, like high-end makeup. It is high-end makeup. If you're into high-end makeup and high-end skincare, that's what they have. Well, you know what, Laura Lee, this is, if you do talk to customer service, they'll probably refund your money. I'm not promising, but they probably will. Or just, and if that doesn't happen, you know, be sure to give it to somebody else who can use it, along with the pump bottle. That's what I hope people do. If they can't use something that they got from my store, that they at least give it away to someone else to use. Yeah, and let me know how that goes, Laura Lee. These are like, I think these are those little, they're kind of a tangerine. These trees on the right, I'm trying to think of the name of them. They have a cute little name. They're a little, like, I think they're bigger than a tangerine, but what are they called? Yes, exactly. Your kids could use them. What are these little oranges called? I can't remember. I can picture like the little picture of the little orange on the logo. They have like a brand name. Cuties, that's right. Cuties. I think these are cuties growing along here. I'm not positive. But I think that's what these trees are. Yes, Tina, cuties. Yes. That's what I was saying. Oh, it's such a cute little name. It literally is a cute little name. Cuties. Oh, the sun is coming out. It's burning away the clouds. Laura Lee. Yeah, I think that's considered theft out here. Yeah. Hello, Tammy. Good morning. Good morning. What day is today? Sunday. Are you sitting with people today, Tammy? Or are you home? You working or are you home? Oh, Christy, yeah, I'm on my second one. Of course, a cup of coffee is actually 6 ounces, not 8 ounces. It's kind of like a pound of gold is only, what, 14 ounces, where a pound of feathers is 16 ounces. You're sitting today. Okay, well, I'm glad you joined us. So ounces for a coffee cup is like 6 ounces. And I have a 5-cup Mr. Coffee Maker. So, you know, 5 times 6 is 30. So that's 30 ounces of coffee. I'm on my second pot. And believe it or not, people, I am putting a fresh egg yolk in my coffee every morning now. Nutrient dense, and it honestly, I was so surprised that when I pour in about a cup of you know, like 6 ounces or so of coffee, and I put in the egg yolk and the butter and the you know, a little bit of the skinny syrup for my sweet, and then I take the frother and I froth it up, and then I pour in the rest of the coffee pot. I know it sounds totally weird, but I am so surprised at how creamy it makes my coffee, because I've cut out the cream, right? I have completely weaned myself off of heavy cream. Yeah, it sounds bad, but it is so nutrient dense. And I was so surprised. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. So I strain the egg through my fingers over the garbage can, and I get as much of that white off of there, and then I plop that in that, you know, 1 cup of coffee, and in goes the frother, and I am so amazed. It doesn't taste, well, good morning, honey, how are you? Nightingale Crochet, everybody. If you, you know, live under a rock, or excuse me, I don't mean that as an insult, but if you don't know who she is, this is Nightingale Crochet, you guys. Another one of our great, beautiful, wonderful Yarny people on YouTube. Check her out. Oh, sweetie, I'm so glad to see you. So yeah, I thought, you know, it would have like this horrible, like, raw egg kind of poultry smell and taste to it. It absolutely does not. There's absolutely no indication, really, to it. You guys are such jerks. I need to get over so that the truck can come out. You guys are idiots. Yeah, they floor it when they see my turn signal. Anyway, you sleep in a what? You sleep in a bed. Okay, I don't know what that's referring to. I missed something. Let it doily and fix it to make it. Ooh, we're talking thread crochet here. I love me some thread crochet. So here's something. So Jennifer found a pattern for me the other day, but I haven't looked at the email yet. But what I'm looking for is a thread crochet. Oh, not under a rock. Okay. Okay, I see what you're referring to. Well, and I think most people know who Nightingale Crochet is, of course. She's very well known on YouTube as one of our wonderful YouTubers, along with Karen and Reggie and all of you wonderful people. So anyway, I like cafe curtains. I like, you know, the valance part, the top part, you know, to go around a rod, and you know, on an expansion type rod, and, you know, maybe a little bit of decorative scallops or something at the bottom. And then, you know, the bottom half of those curtains is, you know, they're also on a rod that comes around the window, but they are panels that hang down, 2 panels. And I want to do these sets, you know, they would all be different sizes, in thread crochet around the yarn bus. And, well, yeah, but I haven't found one that is exactly what I'm looking for. Karen, maybe, and that's why I'm throwing this out there, maybe I don't know where to look. because I've checked, you know, Ravelry. I haven't seen what I really want there. I've checked YouTube, and you know what cafe style is like. I don't want too much decorative. You use the 2-weight. See, and I want to do a thread crochet cafe style curtain. Hello, Dolly Joy. Good morning, girl. I have a couple of your videos in my watch later list too. Pay attention to what's going on over there. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I've seen a couple patterns out there, but they're all very pineapple-y, you know, and there's nothing, I don't have anything against pineapples. But what I'm looking for is more of a fabric, not as decorative in the main body of the valance and the panels. Road hypnosis. Do you have road hypnosis? See, and Lorley, that's you. I want more of a opaque, you know, there can be some decorative stitches in, you know, the main part of the panels. The edgings I would like just not too ornate, not like a ton of picots or something like that. But maybe, you know, some scalloped edges or something. I'm thinking of the Walmart ones that I had hanging in my home in Colorado. I loved those. I love those. Yeah, well, I do scan. I have to scan every 5 seconds, so. Hi, Pat Dancer. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Jack and I are doing really well. Jack's back there in a meeting. And Sharon, we're headed to the LA area. So yeah, I'm looking for a cafe style, something that I can easily adjust the multiples for different size windows, you know, and length and width, and put them up in the motorhome because I want cafe style curtains in there. They all have shades, you know, for privacy, but I like cafe style curtains. I love them in the kitchen of my old place. Loved them. And the valances, you know, the ones that haven't been taken down on the inside, they are ugly. They're like this parrot pattern, and they're ugly. Yeah, so yeah, something pretty simple on a scalloped border, but you know, not too much, you know, design in the main body of the panels. I'll probably, that's the video I've been talking about putting up to myself, is a video where I show a picture of the kind that I like, the closest I have found. Expression, let me scan. I like Expression Fiber Arts, the Red Velvet Rose shawl. Oh, okay. What's that link for? Because I can't click on it. I can't click on it. Thank you. Yeah, mine starts, it's almost, let's say, almost 8 o'clock. No, 2.5 hours mine starts. Cafe curtain. Oh, okay, cool, Lorley. Awesome. Thank you, Karen. See, I figure people like you, all of you in here, you know, with all your combined experience, can help me find what I'm looking for to add to my Scorched Earth, you know, list, of course. So, quick reminder for people that coming in, if you want to be a fairy or you want to participate as a participant in the fairy event, please watch the video in the description box. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Karen. Yes, she's awesome. Talk about years of experience. You know, I knew that she would know exactly where to find what I'm looking for. She's pretty awesome. I'll have to check that out later. Later. Thank you, Karen. That's awesome. I knew I could count on you guys. Okay, I'm coming up on Kettleman City. It's Sunday morning, so you know, normally this whole long, very long, boring stretch of I-5, usually I'm in it's just nothing but one big 200 or 300 mile dog pack of trucks and cars. And dog packs are something you try to avoid as you're traveling. It's kind of like, you know, being alongside another truck or a car. Yeah. You can show whatever you want. I always wait because, as you know, it's open to everybody. But that is your choice, you know. Show what they can win, and maybe people who don't want to win that won't enter. I think that you know, gives the viewers a choice, right? That's an excellent thing to do, Reggie. Absolutely. Just keep it under 3 minutes. Show the winner's name everywhere you can when you draw a winner, and yeah, just follow the dates. June 15th to July 15th. It's awesome. Thank you, Karen. I can see that. You're awesome. That's one of my favorite sites. Now, why didn't I go to that site and check that out? Free Vintage Crochet. I love that site. I have actually ordered leaflets from them. Why didn't I think of that? Because, yeah, it is kind of a vintage crochet pattern, right? Yes, and I think that's a great idea. If you know, if you're you know, wanting to, right? You know what? And if that is awesome, Reggie. That is great. Oh, I'm sorry they never used it. Yeah. No, I think that is a great idea. Really. Gift cards make it easy. Especially when you're, you know, looking at someone who's not in the same country as you. I think that's awesome, you know, as a way. And also, you guys could just send a greeting card to the winner. Just, hey, I just wanted to congratulate you by sending you a little note mail. Because originally this was set up for a bunch of people to just send someone, you know, stuff someone's mailbox full of greeting cards. Really, that was the original idea of it. So, you know, if you guys, you know, feel like you can't afford something, there's an option. Even an email or an e-greeting, you know, it's absolutely a great way to go. If, you know, someone wants to be a fairy but they really can't afford to send, you know, anything, you know, monetarily, they can't afford. That is, you guys could do, you know, greeting cards or, you know, e-greeting cards or anything like that. Yeah, it really is on that. Vintage, yeah, I do too. I have a physical copy of The Art of Crochet from 1891. Is it 91 or 92, Karen? I think it's 1891. That's where the leaf of 1891 came from. And Karen did a tutorial on that. And that is also on my Scorched Earth list. Hello, Night. You poor sucker. You poor sap. That's what I say about people from May Trucking Company. You poor sap. I hope you grow out of that company quickly. Get out of there. Get started with them and then get out of there. It's a personal opinion. People, there are people who, have been with them. My friend Kenny's been with them like 16 years now, and he's making decent money. Probably not as much as he's worth, or how much you can make with other companies, but he's comfortable with where he's at. So I don't give him too hard of a time for still being with me, but I know that, man, it didn't take me long to figure out this was not my home. I mean, it was for a while, and I still look at every made truck, to see what truck number it is, all of that, but seriously, the truck that I drove or anyone like it, they've been turned back into Freightliner, and I don't recognize any of the drivers except maybe 2 out of the 600 to 800 drivers. Oh, I bet there is. I bet there is. Well, you know what? Even if you don't have one, you can still be a fairy. Those are my omega pills and my NAC supplement. My fatty acids pills. I love those work baskets. Those are awesome. I don't think I've ever held one in my hands, but I do have like the website where I found that the art of crochet. There are like tons of knitting and crochet. What is it? Is that the free vintage, or is that the other one? I mean, there's always the Library of Congress, of course, but what is the name of that website where you can find literally thousands and thousands of, crochet and knitting books, all of that, that are all uploaded to like PDFs, and I'm wondering if that face stick is, I think I just got an email about that face stick being available. So I'm going to try to get that ordered when I get stopped, Christy, and get that off to you. It usually doesn't take them very long to bring stuff back in stock. It's said by tomorrow anyway, so we'll check that out. Yeah, that vintage crochet, oh my goodness. So there's one vintage pattern site that is just like, you can order these leaflets that they have for sale in the vintage crochet, and then there's another site where everything, all the pages are scanned and put online, and there are thousands and thousands and thousands of patterns on there. I should have checked that. Yeah, there are 2 different sites, and why didn't I check either one of those? Because you're a silly little truck driver. Talk about, someone who's a pattern collector. I can go down that rabbit hole. That one site, I think that's free vintage. I'll have to find that site, make sure, because there's 2 different sites that I'm thinking of. One of them is just monstrous of knitting and crochet books. It's like all these books, old books, have been scanned, and that's where I found The Art of Crochet from 1891, published by Butterick. Great book, and I do have a physical copy of that. But those work baskets, those work baskets are all in there too. And those were amazing publications. Those are from the early, I want to say those are around the 20s through the 40s. Is that right? I'm just guessing off the top of my head as to, when those were being published. Those were amazing. I love work baskets. If I had room, you know, to display a bunch of vintage books, work baskets, those little publications would be displayed. As it is, I try to keep everything pretty digital. And that original publication of The Art of Crochet, that thing is literally falling to pieces. It's like disintegrating. I need to get a hold of the library and see what I can do about at least preserving what's left of it. It's probably something I should do while I'm home. Because that is an amazing book. I love it. Who all knows what we're talking about when we say work baskets? It was a publication, I want to say from like 20s through 40s-ish. And they were about Karen, and they're like a little, like a pamphlet type small magazine, right? They're amazing. Yeah. If you're really passionate about, you know, original forms of crochet, I mean, there's a place to start. Yes, yes. Oh, that just makes me sigh. To think about that website and all those work baskets and all those books and publications. Good morning, Sarah. 50s through 60s, yes, yes, okay, good. I just know that they're not, you know, in print anymore, and that is, it's such a shame because, oh, I love those. That's a rabbit hole I can go down for days, literally days. I have gone down the rabbit hole of looking at those online scanned versions of the work baskets and all those other publications that are out there from way back. Way back. Amazing. I love vintage crochet. We even have a vintage crochet, you know, YouTuber, you know, that goes by vintage crochet. And then we have, you know, YouTubers like some of our lovely ladies here today who are very much into vintage crochet. Oh. Sewing, macrame, and all kinds. Yes, all kinds of fiber arts, right? All kinds. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have looked on eBay, and you know, I really like, there's a couple things. If you go to your Kindle and search the Kindle store for free vintage crochet, some of that free stuff that comes up, there's free patterns that have been scanned into Kindle, and there's some great stuff in there too. You can get a lot of free stuff, or you know, you just put free, the words free crochet, and you can get a lot of free stuff in Kindle regarding crochet or whatever, you know, your fiber art that, you know, you want to search. Next year is going to be the year of the mosaics for me. It seems to be the year of the mosaics. We noticed right away in January this year. Hi, Denise. Keep gardening. Yes. Get your gardening taken care of. Cloudy, Ohio. Okay. Like this year seemed to, right off the bat in January, it seemed to kick off like a year of mosaics, which is awesome. And I'm always behind on those things. But next year definitely we'll be starting on my mom's Montana blanket. Of course, I'm now, you know, my mind is going down the rabbit hole of those cafe curtains, thread crochet, to add to my scorched earth list, which has almost reached to the number of 25. So, and then other times I take a deep breath and I kind of relax. I think, okay, what do you have on the truck? Finish that. Like the Hag's Christmas Wheel Afghan Crochet Along. Get all those videos uploaded and done. Then, you know, the luck of the draw, and Aunt Martha's blanket, as soon as I get home, I'll be able to spread it out on the bed and work on that border, because I need that, you know, I need to be able to walk around it and spread it out and get that border done. I wasn't able to do it when I was home this last time, because even though I had all those days off, I was overwhelmed with everything that was being done. Now this next time I go home, besides Aunt Martha's blanket, I plan on doing a crochet get-together, crochet and knit get-together in Emmett at the church building in the basement, because I haven't done one in a couple of months. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, girl. Of course, I got to get my fairy video done, my 3-minute or less video, and uploaded and ready to go live at midnight, June 15th. And then keep on crocheting, keep on trucking. Do all that. Keep on trucking, keep making a living. I think Jack's going to be a different dog when we get home this time, because with him and I being able to bond and get to know each other without anybody else around, and not, you know, giving him enough rope to hang himself, so to speak, like I did before. Oh, Lorley, let me tell you, I'm going to be home on the 26th. Let me get my head around this. Let me get my head around this and my calendar. So I'm going to be home on the 26th with a Sunday. So I'm thinking about doing on Tuesday the 28th. What do you think of that? Tuesday the 28th of this month. Oh, here comes some really rough road and construction. That's Zoom, Tammy. Zoom cloud meeting. Because it's held in the cloud. But the meeting in Emmett, oh good, we don't have to. I would love for you to come, Lorelei. Oh, I would love that. Is it Tuesday okay? Tuesday or Thursday? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it on Tuesday. Get it done. Yeah, Tuesday the 28th. To get out of there. Yeah, that's cloud meeting is Zoom, but the Emmett meeting is in person. I'm not sure how we came up to cloud meeting, but yeah, I'm talking about having a Emmett in Emmett, Idaho get together. And Lorelei, I would love it if you and your daughter came. We start at about noon and go to about 5, but I'm always there early, so if you want to come early, come early. I'm usually there by 10 or 11. You know, doing, you know, setting up, doing that kind of stuff. And we, yeah, I don't even remember bringing up Zoom or the cloud meeting. But anyway, I think that link is in the description box if you want to join us in Zoom. But anyway, on the 28th, yeah, I'll be there 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll be setting up. I'm thinking about working on Aunt Martha's. You know, it would be so much easier to work on Aunt Martha's border on those tables in the basement and figure out that spacing to get that border right. And then once I get that first round of single crochet, then, you know, we're in like Flynn, right? Then I've got something to work with on the on the border. Then I can work on the border back, you know, get the border done back in the yarn bus. And oh, then it could be done. Oh, this is wishful thinking. It could be done and washed and folded up and put on the truck for the next time I'm at Mom's. Oh, so cool. There's a plan, at least. You know, a plan is just a loose outline, right? Because if you want to hear God laugh, tell him your plans. That's from Van Zandt. Which is one of my favorite groups, Van Zandt. I think it's called Get Right with the Man. Love that song. Love several of their songs. They're amazing. Okay, so there's a plan. I'm going to work on, yeah. So I'm not getting that sleepiness. You know, whenever I think about working on my the Hag's Christmas Afghan. Okay, back to crochet, Michelle. Not awesome. You know, whenever I think about working on my Afghan after, you know, after shutting down, you know, I think about how sleepy I've been recently. I'm feeling a little bit of sleepiness, but not like I have the last couple of days. And I did cut out those liver pills. We'll see. Maybe it's still going to come on. Maybe it is the skinny syrup that I'm using. Maybe it's because I do a second cup of coffee and I shouldn't do that because that's, you know, that doubles up the amount of skinny syrup, which is not a healthy product that sweetens up my coffee. So I think tomorrow I'll try to, yeah, I'm feeling that kind of drowsiness and my eyes come on. So I'm going to put that away and go to water. And there's over half of that second cup right there. I thought maybe I had an exhaust leak in this truck and I'm going down the freeway at 60 miles an hour with both of my windows down and it was not helping. See, we're going to stop up here at the, I can see Fraser Mountain from here. Yeah, and see, I guess I don't like coffee that much, Michelle. Spiffy Ruru, speaking of the Miss Great Sandy, there she is. I've been, earlier today I was talking about the Yarny Social and some of the gifts that I'm going to be giving away. And what's going to happen Saturday evening with you and Mr. Disco Joe. Yes, Pithy Roo. Sandy in the house. That's right. That's right. Sandy, do you want to take a glimpse of the new baby? Let's see. Hi, Jack. Hi, baby. What you doing? He's like, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah, are you talking to me? He likes when I talk to him. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. That's the boy. That's the boy. Yep. Hello, Jack. He's in a meeting. Yes, he is. He's a cutie pie. He is a cute. He has got beautiful coloring. Yes, he is. He's getting right at home, and this time in the truck, I think, is going to strengthen, you know, our relationship, so that when we go home at the end of the month, I should be home the evening of the 26th. Yes, Victoria's in the house too, you guys. Speaking of vintage crochet, anyway, when we go home this time, it will be a lot different for us. Yes. We got some wonderful people here in the live. I love seeing all of you. It's just wonderful. Even our friend Backbeat Rhythm, Ty and Morley and Sandy and Victoria and all of you. Susan's here. Hopefully Amy's lurking. Tammy's here. Leslie, Karen, all of you that, you know, have blessed me with your presence. Christy, Denise, Michelle, Sarah, all of you. You know, I try to remember everybody we've been talking with, and forgive me for not having everybody right at the brain, but all of you who are in here, just so the cup holder is trashed. Speaking of people in here, Stephanie. Yes, you do. We have missed you, by the way. Obviously, especially with how trashed the cup holder is. And I'm going to have to put you guys in the hi to Octavia, the gay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ooh, I better plug you guys in. Don't go anywhere, you guys. You're getting kind of, who is supposed to do the cleaning? Well, you know, it'd be nice if all of you would be grown-ups and clean up after yourselves after you trash it, so that it doesn't all fall on Sandy's shoulders. Which way filet? Oh, I love those. Love those. That guy's doing about 75, 80 miles an hour. Probably 80. I bet the guy on the left is doing 75. It's like, I realize this is a pretty boring, you know, not so much fun stretch of freeway, but we have to get back to, you know, driving defensively. Yeah, she does do a good job, but we should not lay it all on her. Seriously, people, we have got to be more responsible when I put you in the cup holder. A mosaic knit, that is so awesome. Yeah, I listen to a lot of George Strait, Justin Moore, Shane Smith and the Saints. Anybody heard of them? Shane Smith and the Saints. Love them. Love them. I love, of course, Van Zandt, which is, you guys, you know, most of you know the Leonard Skinner story. These are, I believe this is his brother and his cousin that started a group, Van Zandt, and they are amazing. Lots and lots of George Strait. Did I say George Strait? Because I meant to mention George Strait. And Rosemary, I'm headed to LA. Compton, actually. Yes, I love George Strait. And did I mention that? That I like to listen to George Strait and Justin Moore. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Even the four-wheelers. Seriously, they should get their foot out of the carburetor and, set the cruise for the exact speed limit and just stick to it. And it makes it easier to read traffic if they would stop doing all this unexpected, stupid, aggressive driving tactics. Do you think he's been mentioned? Did anybody catch the fact that I like to listen to George Strait? I just want to be sure. I also like some Aaron Tippin, some Tony Justice. Love some Tony Justice. And, the Road Hammers. Love the Road Hammers. I'm a road hammer. Love the Road Hammers. Yeah, that's my music. And then usually some older Jason Aldean. I'm sorry, but Jason went the way of the crossover stuff, and I cannot stand. I may have mentioned George. Okay. I have no idea who that is, Karen. But Jason Aldean, in the beginning, was on track to be one of the greats. Now he's just one of the many. Yeah, Sarah, it would. Jason Aldean and this crossover junk, I can't stand it. That guy has talent, and I feel like he could have been a true country music great. He could have been right up there with George Strait, George Jones, all of these guys. If he would have stuck to true country music instead of this crossover pop crap that I call it. A very talented guy, but now instead of being one of the greats, he's just one of the many. And it's really unfortunate. I love songs like Amarillo Sky. That is probably my favorite. He does The Truth. He does Asphalt Cowboy in a way that I love. I love the older Jason Aldean, but now it's just pop music talking about drinking. Let's doesn't take much creativity to do that as far as I'm concerned. So here's a jerk coming up on my right who was going to see if he could squeeze in between me and Western Express. Now I got over to the left lane to let Western Express and this other truck out. The protocol is that they let me go by so that I can get over, and then they get up to speed. It's all about patience and courtesy and protocol. This guy may or may not let me. I don't know. He's making it tough, and he's not even looking in his mirror. So I don't know what he's thinking. He might let me by. He might let me get a little past him and then speed up. But people have no patience, and they don't follow protocol anymore. This guy is barely letting me get past him. Barely. And I'm not kicking up my cruise control just to accommodate the jerk behind me who was trying to squeeze in between us. He started to speed up. Now he's backing off. He's just barely letting. I make sure I can see both headlights in my side mirror with my shoulder blades pressed up against the seat. I just tip my head a little bit forward. That way I know that I'm not just cutting right in front of him. See this guy that just went by me doing about 80? Yeah. Nobody has any patience when it comes to driving. There's no defensive driving on the part of these drivers. They're very aggressive and unpredictable. So it's hard for us. When we drive, I don't care what we're driving. We need to be able to scan, pay attention, and read traffic. We need to be able to read traffic and read what is happening versus what could happen. And it is so hard to read traffic in this area. Oh yeah, I know, I'm here. I see it. You know, they have no idea what the protocol is because nobody teaches it anymore. When a driver gets over, you know, we don't get over for all the four-wheelers because they have the capability to get around us and maneuver around us. They can either get out in front, they can come around behind and pass, whatever. They have the maneuverability. Oh yeah, absolutely. But we get over for, you know, people pulling a trailer and for big rigs because it's harder for us, it's harder to maneuver, and we try to get over when, you know, the four-wheelers don't pull that crap when you turn on a turn signal. They just floor it because they cannot let you move over in front of them. We'll move over for big rigs because it is so hard for them to get up to speed and get into the flow of traffic compared to the four-wheelers. They don't realize what the protocol is. Let those trucks that moved over for you get past, then you can decide what your speed is going to be. Because seriously, you need to get out there and find out, you know, what the average speed is in that particular area of traffic before you just immediately bump it up to 70 and then get irritated because everybody in front of you is going slower. Well, that's because of traffic or speed limits. You know, you got to get out there and get into traffic and see what traffic is doing before, you know, just kicking it up and trying to pass everything, and you're on everybody's DOT bumper. And it's stuff that, you know, unfortunately we're dealing with every day, all day. The merging truck. I just get over. Yeah, just one. Yeah, make your trips count. Right, you get over. You let those big trucks in, no matter what you're driving, and then you let the vehicle that moved over. Let them, since they're already up to speed, then you let them pass, let them get back in front of you, and then decide, you know, we have a hard enough time getting up to speed in order to merge onto traffic, into traffic. Well, I do, Lorley. But I'm in California now, and I'm probably one of, let's say, 5 drivers in the whole state of California who's here right now who actually do that. And actually respond when we get back over by flashing our chicken lights at them. The further east you go, the more that happens. I do it. I do it no matter what I'm driving. I get over, or I flat if a truck is passing me, because my diesel pickup was never a speed demon. It was powerful, dang powerful at 7.3 liters, but it wasn't a speed demon. And you know, a lot of times, not all the time, if they couldn't, because it's by law they don't have to. But sometimes when I go to merge on the freeway, the big rig who could see me trying to get on up to speed would get over, and when he passed me, I would flash my lights at him. Yeah, I do too. It's just habit now. We actually have buttons for it here on these newer trucks. I have a headlight canceling button. You know, I just press, couple times to, you know, I look up, I watch their side mirror, and I can see when they turn their head to look over, and if they're not cutting me off, then I'll flash, and they're up there far enough, I'll flash. And most of them pretty much come over right in front of my bumper, you know, within my front-facing radar, and it just irritates me. They do not understand getting, you know, the lengths they need to get to come over safely. That's why I watch in my side mirror with my shoulder blades pressed against the seat, and I make sure I can see both headlights of that truck that I just passed, or the car that I just passed, before I start to cross that dotted line. Where other guys just, they don't even look. I watch them. They don't even look. Well, I know that at the Patterson truck stop, it was over $6 a gallon for truck diesel, but I don't know what gas is. Sarah might know. Susan might know what it is down in SoCal. Did you lose a tire, Bubba? What did you do? So I didn't flash that guy over because he didn't waste any time getting over just as soon as he thought he was clear. I have no idea what the gas prices are. Diesel prices are up. They're really gouging. It's price gouging. There's no reason for it. There's no shortage. There's no supply issue. It's gouging. And it's political. So, just saying. $6.50 where at, Karen? At your place or out here? Yeah, it was well over $6 a gallon for diesel last time I stopped in Patterson, but I didn't in Southern California. Okay, thank you, Karen. So $6.50 in Southern Cal. That's about what it was the last time I stopped in Patterson, California, which is kind of northern middle California, to get diesel. It's not only, it's cheaper, and it's kind of like, it's I call it a byproduct. Oh, that's good, Michelle. It's basically kind of like a byproduct of making gasoline. So it's super cheaper to make. Yeah, well, it's gouging. Uh-oh, I just found another something on the top of his head. Oh, we're going to have to deal with that. I need to get him some Brevecto and some ivermectin. I take ivermectin. Interceptor. There we go. And maybe a little bit of goat wormer. Once every couple of months, I'll give him some goat wormer. Yep, you need to see both mirrors. What is that on your head? Let's get rid of that. There it is. Where if I got it? What is that? Oh, shake your head. I got something, whatever it was. Let's rub that out. He's like, yeah, rub that out, Dana. Which he just pulled off of me. I pulled a tick off of him a day or so ago. It wasn't very big, but I got it. I'm afraid they might be like burrowing in his neck. Let him feel anything, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Yeah. It's not actually a shortage. It's, you know, it's the the other factors, you know, that's causing it to not get there because of the prices, because of the price gouging. They want us to think it's a shortage. No, it's a snowball effect on the price gouging. Nobody can afford to haul anything. Hi, Marion. Good morning. Yeah, well, Sarah, I have a 75-gallon tank on my yarn bus on the motorhome, and it's at the halfway mark right now. I can only imagine what it's going to cost me to drive out to Wild Willie's at the other side of town and fill that baby up when I'm home, which I plan on doing. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to fill the propane tanks. I like to keep them all fresh and, you know, keep everything cycling through and not gumming up. I might put a little bit of fuel treatment to the oh yeah, especially a car hauler, Wanda. Absolutely. Those big bucks, if you know you get into a little scuff with them, that's a lot of money. Yeah. You know what? They seem to be the most courteous drivers on the road, though. That's just been my experience. Car haulers are super, super courteous. Oh, that's itchy stuff right there. Yeah, I'm careful around car haulers. I don't really like to park next to them. We've kind of been warned against parking next to them. I love Ralph. I think he goes off of a lot of theory. I love Ralph, though. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. June 11th is Crochet and Knit in Public Day. That's awesome. I might do a promoting fiber arts on the 10th video. And also, I'm going to be, you know, saying, what time is it? It's almost fairy time. First fairy video is going up at midnight, your time, wherever your time is, June 15th. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Until we get you eating your food pretty consistently, I'm not hand feeding you a thing. You can watch me eat. Yep. You can get lots of pets and scratches. But until you're pretty solid with your new food, oh yeah, Granny D and Ralph know each other. I love Ralph. He's no longer with Ashley Furniture. He went with a different company, right? I haven't watched any videos since before he left Ashley. He's another one of our brother truckers, along with This Trucker's Life, Robert Simmons. Oh, you worked for Interstate. That is awesome. I didn't realize he used to work for Interstate. He is a good guy. Really unfortunate that Interstate isn't around anymore. Everyone I talk to loved the company, and they're not so happy about Heartland, who bought them. I heard Interstate was a great company to drive for. I heard Gordon was too. Okay, nappy time, nappy time. See you later, Karen. Tyson. Oh! So So, is he hauling like refrigerated hanging meat? Because that's somewhat-ish kind of specialized, right? I would love to do that. You know, hanging meat, refrigerated or frozen, whatever. Or is he hauling like pallets and cases? Because that is my jam. Freight that moves is my jam. Because I've hauled freight that moves since I was 14. Way to go, Wanda. Cooking in your truck, girl. Oh, so Tyson is chicken. I don't think it seems like I saw a division of theirs that was beef, but chicken I would think would be in cases, bags, whatever, and on pallets. I think it'd be pretty heavy too. I would think those would be fairly heavy loads. I know that I hold an awful lot of frozen potato stuff. Oh, I love my Instant Pot, but you know what? Since I got my air fryer, I go in carnivore. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. I've been using my air fryer like exclusively to cook my meat. I have the hiccups. So here's Bakersfield, everybody. Everybody say hi to Ryan, the yarn hag Ryan. Hello, beautiful. Well, and I have gone completely carnivore, so definitely a meat eater. Meat and fat. I have never felt better. Yeah. Say hi to the yarn hag Ryan, you guys. We love you, beautiful. Miss you. She's so awesome. I've heard of American Service Lines. Seems like I picked up chicken and Alabama. Oh, cool. I picked up chicken in Alabama, and the name of the place started with an S. I want to say Salah. It's probably not right. Well, I could see Fraser Mountain from here. Oh, that sounds yummy, Wanda. So I can see Fraser Mountain from here. Which means, I call it Fraser Mountain. It's the grapevine. I'll be climbing the grapevine soon. Frito-Lay is always a very slow truck. Always very slow. And they have some of that alternative fuel kind of trucks. I'm not real sure what are they, natural gas? I think they're natural gas. cleaner burning is what it says on the back. Teresa, girl, sweet tea. Oh, you're moving to El Paso, Texas. Yes. Oh, honey. I will be close to you in some of my trips. I don't go all the way to El Paso, but I go to Albuquerque, which is a couple hours away. Oh my goodness. Sweet tea, girl. I am so happy you're moving to El Paso. That is awesome. West Texas. Sweet tea is here. Oh. Well, sweet tea, do you want to see the new baby? There he is. Mr. Jack Jack. Hey, baby dog. Jack Jack. He's like, what? His eyes are wide open. He's like, what? Jack Jack's a good boy. My nose itches. That means I'm going to get some money. Jack Jack. Hey, baby. Little dog, little man. There he is. Having a nappy. Oh, Teresa. It would be so awesome to see you. So awesome to see you. You're whistling for him? His head just popped up. He's like, I'm listening to you. Oh, would they? Oh, I'd love to show it off to him when it's clean. It wouldn't be right now, that's for sure. We need to vacuum. I don't know how Jack's not going to like that. He didn't like the little vacuum that I used in the motorhome. He's not going to like this mini shop vac that I use in here. Oh, Jack would love to meet you, T. He would love to meet you. Okay, Lorley. And like T says, keep calm and crochet on. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Teresa. That is wonderful. Now, are you moving to like assisted living? Are you moving in with your kids? What is going on? Oh, okay. All right, T, you go eat your lunch. Love you, sweetheart, and I'm so thrilled to see you. Keep calm and crochet on. Hashtag. Bye, sweetie. I'm very excited for you. Yes, she does. Love, sweet tea. I love cooking in here. Because the only times I really like to... There are times that I really enjoy sitting at the counter, like at the Denny's or the Country Pride or whatever, at the trucker counter. But that's like in the middle of a weather event or something, you know, where I can sit there and BS with the other truckers and just have a, you know, I enjoy that when there are other truckers sitting at the counter. I really love it at the Boise stage stop. Now I will go in, I'll park at the stage stop, and then I'll go in and sit at the counter just and have a cup of decaf or some water. And, you know, like they have the most amazing prime rib or steaks or hamburger steaks, you know, so I'll sit there and at the counter and drink whatever I'm drinking and carry on with the truck drivers while I'm waiting for my to-go order to be, you know, set out. And, yeah, I do enjoy that, but most of the time, Need food, yes. Most of the time, you know, I just prefer to stay in the truck. You know, get out, walk the dog, do that, get in, do my chores, which is like, I should be vacuuming every night, but I don't. I should be crocheting every night, but I don't. I make, you know, get the coffee set up with the brew later timer. I, you know, make sure the dog has got everything he needs, you know, walks and food and stuff. And cook whatever I need to cook, and then sit back and crochet if I have the inclination, if I'm not too tired. Love that chuck eye. Oh man, I love a chuck eye. Oh, Rhoda, you're such a drama queen. Constantly panicking about one thing or another. Chuck eye is my favorite steak. I love it grilled, I love it fried, I love it broiled and air fried. I like it medium rare, which this one was done to perfection for an air fryer. You know, you don't get that grill kind of thing going on with the air fryer, but I did it 5 minutes on each side at 350, and then I did 400 for 3 to 5 minutes. I just kept checking it, making sure my temp was up to 130-ish, because then when you shut it off, it'll go up, right? It'll continue cooking to the 135 it's supposed to be. Love it. I love steak with bacon, and I love bacon with steak. Sometimes a little bit of cheese. Or with an egg over easy. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. We got some buffering going on here. So there's a speedway out here, and I'm always wondering what kind of races they have. The exit says Buena Vista Recreation Area next to exit, but there's a speedway over there. And this exit sign says Taft, Mariposa. There's the Mariposa exit. And there's like this mini speedway on the right, like a dirt track right here. And then there's a big speedway with the and everything. I'm always curious about this place, and I never see any races going on here. But there are like sponsor banners up on the fence, so I used to be a really big NASCAR fan. But you know what? NASCAR, as far as I'm concerned, died the day that Bernhardt died, so at least it died for me. I stayed home from work that day to watch the Daytona race, and I really haven't been into it since. I don't mind having like on a Sunday afternoon while I'm puttering around, cleaning and crocheting and doing stuff, having this, you know, the race playing in the background somewhere, because I love that sound. But really, yeah, Michelle, I mean, for me, there's nothing to watch. Junior never really, you know, I had high hopes for Junior. I mean, Junior's a great driver, don't get me wrong. He's just not the same. Fontana in NASCAR. I didn't know there was a speedway in Fontana. Huh. Interesting. that's a little pilot. I'm surprised they haven't turned into a 1.9 or a easy trip, because a lot of these smaller, you know, truck stops are turning into either an easy trip or a 1.9, and they're both pilot anyway. They're just like, they just like changed the name on them. They've got, you know, PJ Fresh in there and showers and yeah. So pilot is taking over the world, except for Loves, TA, and Petro. I like Petro. Are at pilots and Flying J's and 1.9s. Wow. We're getting close to Fraser Mountain. I can see it more and more clear. Okay. Off Cherry Street in Fontana. Now I know where Jurupa is. Jurupa and Etiwanda is pretty close to where the night terminal is. Then if you go west from there, you'll hit where Jurupa crosses over the 15. Oh, that's right. You used to haul for them. That's right. I forgot that. My brother, Jeff Lovell, he drives a modified stock at some of the local tracks in the Northwest. He's been waiting for the Banks, Oregon track, you know, dirt tracks. He's waiting, you know, for them to actually have a race because of all this rain. The rain is really going late. And, you know, the track hasn't been, you know, in good enough condition to have a race. It's so amazing to watch him race. Nope. Etiwanda's not far from it. Okay. So yeah, I get so nervous watching my brother race because he's so aggressive. Oh! I'm no longer a NASCAR fan, but I'm a Jeff Lovell fan. Love watching him race. He's amazing. He's an amazing dad. Just an amazing guy all around, you know. So impressed at how he turned out. What the man he grew up to be. I love him. I love both my brothers. I love all of my moms, my dads, cousins, aunts, uncles. But most of all, those nephews. 1/3 mile sprint cars. Oh, sprint cars are fun to watch. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Sarah. I do love sprint cars. Those are fun. Jeff took me one time to watch some sprint cars and midgets, and oh my goodness, they were so cool. Dirt tracks, yes. Love me some dirt tracks. So Jeff's pretty amazing. He works for my stepdad at Lovell Truck Sales. So, you know, he's got his CDL. He knows more about trucks than I'll ever know. And in high school, he would get these old rusted out Volkswagen Bugs, and he would work on them, and he would turn them into show bugs, and they were so beautiful. I mean, beautiful when he got done with them. And I think he did a Volkswagen bus or two. And then he got into drag racing bugs. And he was involved in some circuit going up and down the West Coast. And he got to winning the championship every year. I saw him drag out there at Bandamere in Colorado. He just walked away with it. He was so good. Well, so then it was time to go. Then he moved on to the stock car racing. Not modified stocks, but the other stocks. See, I'm not very up on the different versions of stock. But the dirt track racing, and he got to where he was so good at that he moved on to modified stocks. So now he's still in the struggling stage of the modified stocks, and I sure hope he, you know, puts the time and effort into it to become, you know, the top driver again. He's just so amazing. Love him, love Daniel, and I definitely love my nephews. Oh my goodness. I love my nephews. They are amazing people. Amazing little people going to grow up to be amazing big people. Benjamin, Daniel's son, he's already grown into an amazing big people. He's been amazing his whole life. And I know he's going to continue to be amazing. And then I have my very creative, talented, smart Cole and Lincoln. Amazing. Oh, IRP. Yeah. I love watching them. They're so much fun. I just think you're going to roll it. You're going to roll it. And they don't. They straighten it back out and they just, it's like they're being shot out of a gun. And they're going around that thing almost completely sideways all the way around, depending on the size of the track. They are so much fun to watch. Oh, I love them. Oh, we're getting closer and closer to that rest area there, Jack. So, is Angel in the mirror? Some of you say there's a stormtrooper in my left fender mirror that looks like that we named Angel. Is Angel in the mirror today? I got church in a little less than an hour and a half, so I've got my my fellowship cups. These are so cool. Oh, there's Harris Ranch. Oh, fat, sassy, happy cows. Oh, that's the last one in that box. So awesome. A lot of agriculture down here. That's what I appreciate. The dairies, the Harris Ranch, feedlot, the fields, the orchards. This looks like I'm coming up on corn. Pretty sure that's going to be field corn though, and not sweet corn. Field corn is tall, skinny stalks. Sweet corn is shorter, more squat stalks. And field corn is for like animal feed and all the other things. Yeah, this looks like field corn. Yeah, probably to feed the cows at the dairy to make silage. Not positive. Not positive. Probably field corn. Sweet corn is shorter. Something I learned from one of my training students several years ago in Idaho. As we were going through the, back roads to get back to Emmett or whatever. He's like, this is field corn and this is what it looks like. Destroy the demolition derby. Wow. break for us, but I think I can wait until we get up to the rest area. But you guys, I'm getting ready to meet up where I-5 meets, where 99, the junction of the 99 comes into I-5, and there's a truck route, and there's a big weigh station, check station, inspection station right there. Was it fantastic? I'll have to go check it out because I love Cynthia's devotionals. But anyway, I'm coming up on a big inspection weigh station up here. So I'm going to say, let's end the live. Go check out Cynthia's devotional. I think that's awesome. I uploaded a little one, very Bible based. If you're interested, over on the Two-Ponies channel, lots of great devotionals. I'm sure DOY, our sweetheart over at DOY, is probably live. If she hasn't gone live already, she might have an encouragement live going on. She's wonderful. Let's give some other people time to do their things, get off of, get out of my windshield, and let you go check out some of these other beautiful ladies on YouTube. And I'm probably going to do the, yeah, you got a link to Cynthia, Wanda, or somebody have a link to Cynthia's. Just so you know, I need you guys to comment under any of my videos right now, or over in the community tab, unpopular crochet opinions. I'm going to be gathering those the rest of the day and getting ready to do a fun response video to those. We'll just have a good time. Like I like weaving in ends, or I think granny squares are sexy, or anything like that. Yeah, all of those things, and it's meant to be done in fun. I'll probably make fun of a couple of you, like Spring. I definitely plan on making fun of Spring and some of her unpopular crochet opinions. Be ready to do that, because then I'll be tagging a bunch of other content creators, and it'll go from there. Okay? You guys all have a wonderful day. And Jack and I are going to be safe. Thank you for that, Christy. Yeah, go check her out. And God bless all of you. I love you guys. Bye.